What's up, guys? Amanda here today, and welcome to another speed build. So, this is going to be part one. There's going to be 3 parts, because I kind of like to take breaks in between, and I also don't really like to cut out things. And this one took a little bit longer, because it was a bit bigger, and it is a floor plan that I did copy, but I don't have the floor plan up on the screen. I mean, you'll see how it looks when I'm done. So, in this video, this part, I guess I can call it, I basically do the floor plan. Yeah, it takes me a while to do floor plan because there's a bit of fixing with it. So I believe I do floor plan, like windows and doors, and I think that's it. Don't completely remember. So yeah, I started and I did the front, and then I was trying to like do everything else based on the floor plan because I had one picture of just like the front of the house, so I kind of see what it looked like, but then I have to base all the other walls just off the floor plan. And so when I did it originally, I got it a little wrong at first, and because it didn't line up on the second floor. It wasn't like sorry, it wasn't like it wasn't long enough. It wasn't wide enough, like from front to back. I guess I think that's what it's called. All those little weird stops and like where the screen might like flash or something. That's because I'm like exiting out and like to move my mouse out of the game to like open a different screenshot and like change what screenshot I can see because I had to keep changing screenshots. So that's what that weird little blip is. So this is here when I was like kind of realized that it was too small because I was like, oh, that's weird. And I was like, So then I went back and I kind of fixed it, and I was like, okay, so these rooms over on the left side of the house, right side of the screen right now, are bigger. So I'm looking at the screenshots right now, trying to figure out what I did. It's funny watching myself try to figure this out, because like it was confusing. So I basically just took everything, put it back to, and was like, okay, that'll probably work. And it did actually end up working. Everything ended up being fine once I pulled it out too. Except for that last little bit on the right there. I didn't have to pull that out too. Also got this up here wrong. The porch was also wrong. It is supposed to be the house itself, like right there where I'm starting to put the porch behind it, is supposed to be further back, and that little spot right there, that's currently house indoors, is supposed to be the porch. So I got a little bit wrong. I don't know how I did that. I guess I just wasn't paying attention and I got it wrong. So much pausing and trying to figure out what the heck I did wrong. So the floor plan, oh, flash again. Anyway, the floor plan is basically the same. This is when I realized what I did wrong and I pushed it back. Again, as I'm trying to say, the floor plan is basically the same as the floor plan in the picture that I have, but obviously like furniture, I put it where I wanted it because it didn't really see where the furniture went. It just kind of was like, this is the living room, this is the kitchen, and then they had like the one room that I had no idea what it was in the actual floor plan. So I just kind of I just made it a laundry room. I was like, that works. It can be a laundry room. I mean, I don't know if some people might think it's a weird place for a laundry room, but I don't know, it needs to go somewhere. I also think there was a basement to this house. Yeah, there was a basement to this house in the original floor plan that I was going off of, but I didn't want to do a basement because the basement that was in this house, it was basically just a bunch of like rooms. It was like unfinished basement, storage, and I was like, we don't really need that in The Sims, so I didn't put it in. It would have been extra useless work for me, and this was already enough. Yes, making the walls taller. So there's this little part on the right that has it's like it's like indoors and tucked away, but it's got like a wider arch than what I put, but there isn't really that in The Sims, so I just used that arch. Like, I'm looking for another arch and there wasn't anything, so I used that arch, and then there's like a door on the inside. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll just do that. So that's why that was like that, and then try to find something that worked here. And that looked like the house in the picture, making sure I got everything. I was like, gotta make sure. I don't know why it looks darker on the bottom than on the top. Oh no, okay, it's fine now. It's just the lighting. And then trying to do the roofing was a pain. Said that roof, and I was like, no, not the correct roof. Oh, I know, not that roof. That was the correct roof. There was a different roof that I believe I tried that wasn't correct. I don't remember that. I did this a few weeks ago. I've not even finished this build. I did like, I've done the first part, obviously, because this is the first part. I did the second part, which is like furnishing the downstairs. And then the third part I didn't do because I didn't feel like doing it anymore. And so, I want to go back. I believe I'm going back to it tomorrow. So, like, I have a schedule for it. I do, kind of. I tell myself, alright, you have to record this video now, or you're never going to get it done. It's like I force myself to record videos that I don't actually want to, but I do want to. I wanted to record this when I did it. I was in the mood. That's why I did it. But I imagine I'll be in the mood tomorrow. If not, then I don't know. I guess it'll be a pretty rushed build. I'll be fine though. It'll be fine. And then, yeah, doing the roof. Again, I only had an angle really from the front. There was one angle from the back, but it was like a drawing kind of angle, so it wasn't a very good angle. Well, it was a good angle, it's just it wasn't a good picture, because it wasn't an actual picture, it was like a sketch. But the only actual picture of the house was from the front, so it was okay. And then I was like, oh, that looks funny. Just trying to make it look a little bit better. And then there was this weird roof thing there, but I just felt it looked really weird. Like right there, see how it doesn't like go smoothly into the other roof, so I was like, I don't know how to do this. I was trying to make it look good and it wasn't really working. And so I just was like, gonna take it out. Like, it was there, it was fine, but then I went to do the roof over here, and you had to do it again, and I was like, yeah, I don't like it over here, so I just took it out over there, too. So, yeah, roof isn't exactly like the actual house, because it's The Sims. See, I went to put it there, and I was like, I don't think so, so I gave up. And then I went to put that roof piece. I'm like, why am I using this roof piece? Use the other one that has like the thing. So it's like a half. It's like half of the one I have on the top, the giant one on the top. You know what I'm talking about. You can see the roofs. And then for some reason, I just took the roof piece from the front and put it in the back instead of copying it, even though I meant to copy it. And I didn't even notice that I did that till I went back to the front, and I was like, hey, where'd my roof go? And I was like, oh, I didn't copy it. I just moved it to the back. I was trying to figure out what that corner was. I was like, is that roof or is that balcony? So that's why this is paused for a reasonably long time. I have to be doing something else. Oh, that's what it was. I realized. I was like, oh, there's a balcony there, and then that roof piece goes on top. I was like, oh, okay, I understand what's happening. And then I was like, and then we gotta put another roof piece here. Me trying to figure this out was like, what's happening? How does this work? Painting all the roof pieces now. And then that's when I realized that those two roof pieces were missing, and I was like, what? I didn't mean to do that. Oh, that's why that skip was. I paused the recording. I was like, why did that just suddenly skip? I paused the recording, and then I forgot to play the recording. Like, I paused recording it, and then forgot to play recording it. start recording. I stopped recording it, and I started recording, and I forgot to start recording. And when I did stuff, and I was looking at windows. Those were all the windows that I was like, there were possibilities. So I'm just trying to figure out what the heck works where. Trying to like alt place the windows. Like, are they even? Do they match? It was ridiculous. And then I was like, this wall is reasonably big. I'm just gonna push all the windows down. I was like, scoot them all. Because I wanted to try some doors. And I was like, I don't need a bigger wall. Just scoot all the windows down. And I did. Trying to figure out, like, all the different doors that I could use. I think that my choice in doors wasn't horrible. I do think that the window and the doors, those doors and, or that door and those windows looked a little strange. Those ones look a little better. But, like, I know that some people it bugs them because they're not, like, the same level. But I was like, oh well. It'll stay like that. It's fine. And then there were these, like, more modern looking windows at the top. So I was trying to, like, recreate what it had, like, in the house. Like, on the actual house. But it was not working. So I was like, alright, I'll just do my own thing. So, like, that's the only place that there's, like, modern windows. And I was like, looks a little odd. But, sure, it works. Of course, there was a chimney. I usually don't put chimneys on my houses, but I did this time. Also, I feel like I do black roofs so much because I feel like it just looks good. Like, I know that I really like black and stuff. Like, I don't know. It's my go-to shade, I guess. Shade / color. It's my go-to because it just, like, matches everything. So it's so easy to just, like, wake up and just put something on. But, like, I don't know. I feel like I use black a lot. And for, like, the roof, it's, like, what I go to. It's like, oh, this looks nice. Use that. I don't know. It just makes the house, I feel like it pops. Makes the, like, it, you know, makes the house just, like, pop. It's like, whoa, how nice. Oh, my goodness. I don't really know what I'm talking about. Yes. Gotta finish putting these doors on. I think there was a single door for the front. That's why I was trying to find a single door that would work, but I didn't find a single door that would work, so I was like, alright, I'll just go with the double door. Because, like, not everything is the same as the floor plan. I kind of like, or like the same as the house that was in the floor plan. Or the floor plan for the house, whatever I'm saying. It's not all the same, but it's mostly the same if I can help it. Sometimes I was like, I don't like that. Looks stupid in The Sims, and I just didn't do it. So for the windows on the sides, somewhat not the same because I couldn't really see that. I kind of could guess by looking at the floor plan where the windows were because there were like weird openings, and I was like, I think that's a window. So I just like assumed that those were windows. So like the windows might look a little strange on the side. Definitely me guessing. But, you know, I think they look okay. But I also don't think there are too many windows in this house. So yeah, I'm doing the windows on the side, like, trying to figure out what windows to do for the side. And then it's kind of funny when I look at the screen and my mouse isn't there. I'm like, where'd the mouse go? But it's fine, it's just on another screen. It's normal. So, some of the windows are kind of big, but yeah, I went to the smaller windows because, like, those windows are so big, and then they will look kind of funny there, and I was like, whatever. Ooh, am I gonna move on to the floor plan now? What am I doing? Oh, there's a door right there, right. Forgot there was a door there. Forgot there was a porch there, actually. I saw that, and I was like, ooh, I have to put the door there. Don't mind me, I was plugging my laptop in. I was trying to focus doing that while still watching the video and talking, but then I stopped talking. that didn't really work. Oh, am I gonna start the floor plan now? Ooh, oh yes I am. What a beautiful floor plan. I mean, that's like one room that I just drew. Well, I guess two now. A nice bedroom and bathroom. Trying to do this and make it look good. I'm like, I was like, oh no, that's gotta come out one more, because they're like walk-in closets in the floor plan, but walk-in closets are like, I mean, depending on what pack you have, they may not be the easiest. And then that's an office and then another bathroom. It's mostly even. One bedroom, actually, I think one bedroom is bigger than the other. The left bedroom, I think, is bigger than the other. And then that's the living room, which I'm going to do a little platform one. It's a platform technically, because it goes down, but then there's like one platform that goes up. So it's like a below platform, if that makes any sense. I don't really think it does, but I don't know. I don't think that was in the actual floor plan. I just kind of decided to do that. I was like, you know what? That'd be cool to do. I feel like that would be cool, so I did it. Plus, it's a good use of space. You got those big open spaces. It's a pretty closed floor plan. I mean, well, there's a lot of rooms, I guess. The kitchen and like there's like a little breakfast area is one room, and then like there's a lot of hallways that are split up. Okay, there's two hallways that are like split up, I guess, and then there's like the bottom of the stairs, which is fine. The bottom of the stairs is like there. I gotta turn the stairs. I was like trying to get it to like go like that, and I was like, why isn't it working? And then I was like, oh, dang it, I forgot to double the staircase before I did that. So then I put it in, and I was like, okay, is that correct? Do I have it the right way? And I looked at the floor plan, and I was like, nope, it's supposed to be the other way around. Dang it. So I'm looking at the floor plan trying to figure out if I had it the correct way. How long does it take to realize that it's the wrong way? Jeez. So I'm like trying to like flip it around, and I was like, oh, I took a window with me. I was like, come on. Stupid finicky stairs. I think that the stairs are nice like that though. And it's like, time to do the floor plan for up here. And then I was like, the bathroom that was there was kind of weird. Like, just like the way it worked out with the stairs. So I was like, there's kind of like a weird thing there. And then I decided to do it like that. And I was like, oh, that's not how it is on the real floor plan, but it's gonna be how it's like in The Sims. Because, I mean, there's not really much I can do about it. It's so much like pausing. I realize that the door is too big for the walls up here, but oh well. It works, and it's not going to be hugely noticeable. I mean, if you download the house and it bothers you, you can change the door. But I did not care. I just left it like that. And then there aren't any like smaller closets, like I guess a normal size closet in the rooms upstairs. It's also this weird like thing that you walk through to get to the other rooms, and I was like, that's a bit weird. I kind of like didn't understand what was happening with that, but I was like, oh, I don't really get it. So yeah, I added my own closets, which I think is okay, because I like to put closets in all the rooms, because I don't know, it looks like real when you have closets. And then putting doors, because I was like, oh, there are doors there too. That's weird. And all the rest of the doors. So many doors, so many different doors, placing all the doors. Oh boy. I'm having a hard time figuring out where the doors go. It's like, alright, there's a door there. Is this an opening, or is that a door? What kind of doors would go there? Those archways? Nah, double door has to go here. Put a nice fancy double door there. And I was like, alright, got doors here, got door here, got door here. And I was like, that's not a door, that's an archway. I don't know why that bathroom was an archway. I saw the floor plan, and it just didn't look like a door. Like, it was like different. I was about to point at the screen, but it was like different from the other side. Like the doors, they had like a weird like kind of like swinging open thing that you have on like a floor plan, but like there wasn't anything. It was just open. So I was like, oh, is that like an archway? Like the same for like the entrance to the living room. It was just like kind of like it was archway. So I was like, all right, archway it is. And same with like the kitchen, and then the laundry room that's over there behind the stairs. Also looked like an archway, and then there was an archway between the living room and there. I don't know if Sims can actually go through those archways down like that. I don't even know. So yeah, I didn't test that. Guess if it doesn't work, you just raise it up. What you raise it up? I don't know what I'm saying. That was a weird bathroom. It's split into like two parts. And also, again, with the open bathroom, you just like, you walk in there. I don't even know why it was like that. So many open bathrooms. What the heck? So these archways everywhere. And then I kind of there wasn't an archway there in the floor plan. I think it was like an actual door, but I was like, I don't know how to do that. Like that little area right there with those two doors, it's like not even like the same. And then the roof, I was like, clipping. I'll just put it in a little more. Oh well. And it's not enough to be noticeable. And then I realized the house was like in a weird spot, so I like moved it over. Because I was like, oh, that's weird. Obviously, doesn't overly work with the lot, because it looks like the lot has like 3 driveways. And I mean, what house is gonna have 3 driveways? I mean, I guess you could build like what could you build here? I'm trying to think. I don't know why I didn't do that with this lot. Build like complex houses, like houses right beside each other, and then they could each have a separate driveway. Why didn't I think of that? I mean, I did think of that right now, but I just built a house there. I mean, I know I can build more than one house there, but but like I have a save file that I'm building houses for like each lot or whatever. And I don't want to have 2 houses for one lot. I mean, I could move the lot that this is on, but the reason it's on this lot is because I couldn't find another lot that it would work on. And I guess I could probably move it. There's probably other lots I could work with. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, imagine they'll add other packs that I'll have other lots. But like, the style of the house also has to work with the world, and I don't know if that's gonna be a thing. Man, that's a struggle. Now I really want to build that. I gotta stop. I still have to finish this house. I'm doing phasing all the lights. I'm like, where do they all go? Where are all the lights? I like those lights. They're nice and bright. Man, I wonder if I can find another lot for this house. I don't know, maybe part 3 of this house will just be on a completely different lot. Oh boy. So much light fiddling, my goodness. I was like, I'll just use this fence, it looks fine, it's great. Oh, did it wrong. Did I leave an opening there on the left? On that balcony? I think I might have. Guess I'll have to check, unless I already fixed it. I don't know. That's nice stairs. I did it again where I took the stairs with me instead of copying. Or took the item because it wasn't stairs. Oh yeah, that's right. I put the chandelier there because I was like, well, if we're gonna have like a big open area, gotta have a chandelier. How could you not have a chandelier? And then, of course, doing the flooring. Because why not? I put it in this part. I was like, I'm not going to do the walls, but I'll do the flooring. Or, like, painting the walls. Coloring them. Whatever. I left the bathrooms. I didn't do the bathrooms, though. I just didn't do it. I didn't feel like it. I was like, They don't need to be. I'll do the bathroom tiles after. Do the next part. Oh, why am I frozen? Video is almost over with. I think I'm just doing like quick finishing touches of like what I wanted to do then, and making sure that it's not horrendous. So yeah, I forgot to do that. And then I was like, oh, the foundation. I guess I could do that in part 1. Seems like a part 1 type of thing to do. As in, part 1 is making the base of the house. So yeah. Well, I'm going to leave this here. I hope you enjoy, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.